For part of our process, we come out to your house and get up on your roof, typically with a tape measure, and confirm all of the measurements that we've generated from the LiDAR model that we created prior to the site visit. While we're doing that, to confirm that what we have on your roof will fit, we are also going to take a look at your electrical panel to make sure that everything is code compliant, and at that point we come up with a plan for how we are going to interconnect the solar to your house. There's a variety of ways to do this. It's usually not an issue, but we want to call it out on the front end just in case there's something that comes up. After we confirm that everything will work as planned, we go ahead and let you know that, typically in writing, and once we have that all confirmed and in writing, we submit a plan set to our design team. The design team takes what we've created and they come up with what's called an electrical one-line diagram. That goes to the relevant permitting authority, depending on where we're installing, and also to the utility for the interconnection agreement. The interconnection agreement and permit go through, and when that's all ready to go, we submit those plans to the supply house to make sure that we order the correct material. And at that point, once we have the material and all of the agreements in place from a permitting standpoint, we contact you to schedule the installation with you. Depending on the size of the job, our typical jobs take 2 to 3 days to install. Once the installation is complete, we call for inspection, typically from the relevant permitting authority, usually L&I. And L&I comes out, passes our job. We have probably a 98% pass rate. If anything comes up that causes us to not pass, we will absolutely come back and fix it, no question at all. Once that's all taken care of and we've passed L&I final, then we have the utility come out and do final interconnection, where they will typically swap out your meter for a smart meter or solar meter and approve what we have on site, thus allowing the system to be energized. One of the things that's always really important to note is that we don't have control over the utility's timeline for how long they're going to take to do their part after everything else is complete. At the outside, it can take up to 3 weeks, which, is what it is, and I wish we could make them go faster, but we really don't have a way to. So once that is all complete, your system is live, you start producing energy, and then during the day, if you have a lot of excess energy, you're able to bank that energy with the utility with a 1-to-1 net metering agreement, depending on your market, depending where you live. So when you send power back to the utility, they give you a bill credit for it, and you can apply that bill credit at night or in the winter. So a good example would be my house is fully run, all the power at my house is coming from my solar array. During the day, especially if it's sunny, I'm producing so much extra power that it goes to my neighbors. Actually, the utility sells my extra power to my neighbors, but they keep track of that extra power. And at night, when I get home from work and I'm listening to music and cooking dinner, all the power that I'm consuming is coming from the utility, but it's being paid for out of that net metering account that we set up with the utility. So functionally, my bill is zero. All I have to pay is the grid interconnection fee, but that is paid by anybody who is connected to the utility grid. There's no way to get out of that one.